I didn't think it was filming then. I'm either drinking a brew or now eating. But I've just done this for tea. I've done my workout. Sorry, I'm hungry. I've done my workout. I shouldn't do this because I have food in my teeth. I've just made a wrap. I've just put tin foil around it because it's easy to keep together. With salad, prawns. There's a little bit of mayo. Oh, I can have things in moderation. It's not loads. I just put a little bit of chili cheese on it. You know, I love me chilies. Chili flakes, and I've got chili flakes on it as well. What else did I put in it? Oh, cut some, the sweet long red peppers in it as well. And it was a mixed salad, with bits of sweet corn, and that's really nice. So I'm having that. What did I have for breakfast today? A chia seed pudding I made, which is on Instagram and on Facebook, because like chia seeds, they're really healthy. I've had them for a bit anyway. When I was going plant-based, I've had them. But I've got cheese stuck on my teeth now. And you put like the chia seeds in the bottom of I put it in a glass. Put like almond milk. Not almond milk. I keep saying almond milk, soy milk. I said almond milk on Instagram. It was soy milk. You put almond milk in it. I left it overnight because it soaks up. It goes a bit like, sounds disgusting. It goes a bit like frog spawn. It blows up. It's a bit jellified. It's weird. But you've had it before. And then I put, you can do it with oats like a breakfast, but I did it with like a cherry yogurt, a low-fat one with some strawberry stuck in it. I'm going to do the oat. I don't think I've done the oat one yet. But I did have that for my breakfast, and Finn tried some before. He wasn't that keen, but I just did a little one, mini one, just to see. He was like, because he does like quite a few bits. And then I had a shake for dinner, and I'm having this now. I might have some fruit or something after watching Love Island. I've got my water with me, oranges and cucumbers again. I've just done a workout because I need to get it out of the way because Finn went early with his nana, so I could have thought I'll just sit here and chill out and just have brain rest from child, but then I thought no, get your ass, Janine, get it out of the way now because I'd only have to do it after, and I've got a friend coming round to have a look at the state of my nails. I don't mean look at the state of them, pink. I'm supposed to be doing this hand after while I'm watching Love Island, so hopefully I'll have 2 pink hands, but friend's coming round. I think she's had her nails on. She's had like a shellac for about 3 weeks, but it just chipped a little bit on the corner because when you have a lot of glitters on, sometimes they do chunky glitters. So I'm just going to basically just put a bit of glitter on the end. So that's not going to take me like forever, like a 5-minute job. And then she's going, and then yeah, I'm going to sort my nails out. But what I was going to talk about again, because I keep going on about this thing that I'm doing, the Juice Plus, and that is, some people might say, and I've been looking into it, I've been researching and stuff, and quite liking the results I found. I don't know if I said this before. There was someone who said it was on Watchdog. I think I said this yesterday once. I don't know when it was because it's been going for quite a few years. And they were going on about, not about the nutritional value of it. It was more like someone had, like I put a post up now, a couple on Instagram bin and, some on Facebook. You can put them up, but someone had put something like, oh, have these, I don't know, capsules, I don't know which ones they were. They get rid of your eczema. You're not a doctor, so you can't really say that. I think they can help. On the pictures that I've seen, they have helped people's eczemas. You can't actually say they get rid of it or it's a cure or whatever because you're not a doctor. You can't sort of say that. And that's what they were sort of saying. If I ever put a picture up of that, I would say, if it's Finn, because Finn actually does have eczema. So if I ever get Finn to try the chewable, they do chewable, like jelly chewable tablet things with fruits in. I think with them, if I got a Finn them, see if he's eczema, I'd say, for me, for my son, it worked. If it does work, it's worked. I wouldn't say if it was just a picture of someone saying, oh, it definitely does work. Because it might work for some people, it might not work for others. It might work a little bit like Ease It or something with all different claims that people have put on. You can't claim it if you're not a doctor sort of thing. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm not really explaining myself properly. I would say could help, not it does or it cures. Because if it does, that's great. You know, you don't want to, I just couldn't sell something and say that. But the other thing is as well is, some people who maybe like really into the fitness or have not really maybe had a big of a weight problem, but maybe see Juice Plus like, oh, it's just because you're lazy, and you know, for people that are going on it, oh, you have to do this. I just see it as a help. That's what I see it, because some people, I can be lazy. Some people need the help of him. Maybe they won't go straight into exercising because it is. They say, if it's right, if I'm getting this the right way around, 80% of what you eat and 20% of exercise. It's not like you have to be killing yourself doing exercising, but it's good to get it in there because it will help speed it up. But some people, like I said yesterday, when I had Finn, I tried to exercise when I had a lot of weight on me, and I was like 15 stone. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't do some of the stuff. I know people do it. That's, you know, when they're bigger and they'll lose weight, but I just couldn't do it. I just thought if I could eat healthily a bit, lose, you know, a bit of that weight, half of that weight, whatever, then I'd feel lighter, if you get what I mean. Then I'd feel better in exercising. I just couldn't. I had sore feet and everything, and that's what I think with some people, they wouldn't. Maybe it's someone who's never really exercised. I think, well, maybe it can help you lose weight. And then once you get into that and you get into the healthy eating alongside with the shakes, because that's what you have to do. You can't just go, yeah, I'm going to have a shake for my breakfast, or whatever way around you want to do it. I'm going to have a shake for my dinner, my lunch, and then I'm going to eat like a massive big thing at the end of the day, massive, because I just don't feel like I ate the meals, even though they will fill you up. It's to help you. And then with the healthy eating, then hopefully when you've maybe finished your course, maybe you'll use them for quite a while. Maybe you'll just use them for the 4 months or whatever. Along with healthy eating, get into healthy eating as well. And then gradually maybe you could drop off one shake, eat another healthy meal, and gradually you could come off them. But get your exercise in as well, if you know what I'm talking about. That's how I see it. Some people need the help first, and it's not always like, yes, you must go to the gym, because some people don't want to do that. They may do it when they start losing that initial weight and start seeing results. That's when you get a bit happy, and then maybe you're dropping a couple of dress sizes, you're getting a bit, you know, feeling good in yourself, then you're feeling a bit lighter. You might want to go on a little jog, you might want to do little exercises from home, like I do, my kettlebells. You might want to get a rebound. I was telling someone this today on the phone, someone was talking to me about stuff. Get a rebounder and bounce on it while you're watching Emmerdale or whatever it is that you watch. Or like I said, when there's adverts on, get up and do like jogging on the spot, walking on the spot. You don't actually have to go to a gym. Apparently, I don't know where I read this, where I saw it, the military years and years ago, like Grandad's days, would exercise if they couldn't get around anywhere. They would march on the spot. They'd lose weight just marching on the spot, because at the end of the day, you're moving your body. You've got to move your body. Eat less, move more. I'm not saying you don't eat nothing. Like someone said today, oh, have you seen that diet where like you have vinegar, I don't know what vinegar, apple cider vinegar or whatever it is, with honey and something else? And I'm like, yeah, but does it taste? Could you look forward to getting up and having that every day for whatever your goal is, whatever the length of time that you're doing it for? When the shakes taste nice, you know, the thicker they'll keep you full. I don't like the smell of vinegar. And some people think, oh, they'll do something, they'll drop their weight, and then they go back to how they were eating, and they wonder why they put the weight back on. You're eating the same things you're eating before. It is healthy eating for life. It's not, I'll do this, lose weight, and then I'll be alright, I can go back to eating what I was normally eating. No, yeah, you can eat them things, but maybe you could do a healthier version or cut your portion size down. It's about a healthy lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to do now. Like I said yesterday, I don't want to get in that rut where you just want to think, do you know what, I'm at whatever age you're at, especially if you're a bit older, oh, well, I'm that age, it doesn't matter anymore. Your health does matter, because without your health, you've got nothing, you know? You know, people who are poorly, they can't go on holiday. If you love going on holidays and stuff like that, it's just things like your kids, your grandkids. If you haven't got your health and you can't get up and move and stuff like that, you haven't got anything. So, you know that saying of, what is it? If you don't use it, you lose it. You do. That's how later on in older age, I'm talking about older age, you know, when you see little old ladies walking about and they're like that, because they're not, like, I remember my great granddad, he just used to sit in his chair all the time watching his westerns. God bless him and everything. But at the end of the day, that's when you get frail. You're wasting, your muscles are wasting away. You've got to be strong. There is a woman called, this could be totally wrong, I don't know what I'm going to say, Sybil Shepherd, somebody Shepherd. She's about, I don't know if she's 70 or nearly 80, she could be 80. She started doing weightlifting, weights, running at the age of 50, I think it was, 50 something if I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure it was something to do with her sister dying. I'll have to find the proper story out. I read it a few years ago. Her body's amazing for her age, and she looks younger, she obviously feels younger. Her body is amazing for her age. You would not think she was that age, because she's kept herself going every day. It's routine. It doesn't have to be boring. Mix your exercises up. But if you don't start at some point, like, I'm going to start tomorrow, I'm going to start tomorrow, I've done this, you're never going to start. You're never going to start. You just won't do it. And so that's what I mean. You can't look at other people and be thinking, oh, look at her figure, oh, haven't she done well? Oh, I'm going to sit on the couch and eat all this chocolate and a packet of crisps. Because that's another thing. When you sat watching something, it's really hard. I do it. You'll get a big bag of crisps and you might think, oh, I'll only have a few. And you sit there and the next minute you're like, oh my God, I've ate the whole bag. Because you're not consciously thinking about what you're eating. You're just watching something and going like that. So maybe you could put your crisps in little bags, you know, like little freezer bags, just like a handful, and just like eat them slowly, savour the taste, that mindful eating, which I was looking at in the, you know, this, in the magazine. Like, I know it sounds stupid, smelling your first coffee in the morning, if it's coffee or tea, and savouring the taste, all about mindfulness and doing things slowly and taking in the taste. If you eat slowly and chew more, taking the taste, you probably won't end up eating everything on your plate. And I know it's bad to say, you know, chuck food away, or maybe you could save some of it for the next day if you don't want to eat it all, because we do live in that sort of wasting food thing, and it's awful. You know, you're always told off your mum, you can't eat what's on your plate, but sometimes maybe your plate was a really big plate and you didn't really need to eat that much, or maybe start eating off a smaller plate so it looks bigger, because they actually say, I'm sure if this is right, if anybody knows that, you should really be eating what fits in the palm of your hands. So if you think about big mounds that you have, because sometimes it's hard. It's like when I've been with a partner or whatever, and a man might eat a little bit more, I've ate what they've eaten, and that's that comfy thing when you get in that comfy zone and you start putting weight on and you're wondering why. But yeah, if anyone says to me about, oh, this, that and the other, I don't think it's a good thing, actually looking properly into Juice Plus, I've seen a lot of good things, and that's why I'm on it now. And I just think some people need the push to help them. Some people aren't motivated like other people can just go, do you know what, I'm going to the gym, I'm exercising, I mean, some people aren't like that. They need the help and like the guidelines and motivation, and then I think once they start dropping the weight, maybe then they'll start exercising. That's why I say on my Facebook I'm going to be putting exercises on and food recipes and stuff like that, and just motivated. I'm quite excited because, like I was saying to a friend who came around today, it's just funny because I'm going to put my story up on Monday. I'm writing something out now about why, like bits I've told you, but to people who don't know on Facebook, even my other friends, like around where I live, probably think I'm mad, to say what it is. I think I'm giving myself 8 weeks to see where I can get in 8 weeks. And I'm excited as well because it's motivating me, because I know that I'm telling you on here, but I've done it before. I've said, oh yeah, I'm excited, but on Facebook with friends that I don't know who watches me on here, or friends I don't know if anyone does, but on Facebook they can see, and snippets will be going on Instagram. So it's like I really, really have to do it now, which is good for me, I think. You know, I hope my friends on Facebook support me. But it's like I was saying to a friend today, if I'm on the products and you're seeing me losing weight, and you can tell on this camera, hopefully, in the next few weeks, starting from next week, even though I said I sort of like, I've been good this week, but starting on the products and stuff properly, then it's not just someone sat selling something going, oh yeah, it's really good, yeah, it's got lots of nutrients in it, which it has, yeah, you can lose weight on it. They might be sat behind that screen about this big, but they're not bothered because they just want to sell it to you, but they're not actually interested in actually finding out if it actually works, which is what I want to do. You know, and then if I am saying, hey, look at this, it's really good, it makes you feel like this, it makes you lose weight, you say, oh, how long did it take you to blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll know because I'll be on it. Like I said, I can't sell something that I just think's rubbish or doesn't work because I don't know, it just play in my head. It would play in my head because I'd just be thinking, well, it's naff. Some people would do that because they just want to, that's the sort of job they want to do. They're not bothered, you know, if they're making it up or sat behind the screen like that, and they're not, you know, they're not really doing anything because they're just thinking about the money. I wouldn't want to do that. Have a bit of a reputation, you know. I'd like to think I'm like quite nice and positive, and I'd like to motivate other people. Hopefully, that's one of the things I want to do anyway. Spreading good vibes on the social media side. So again, I don't know what I'm waffling on about. I was just meant to be saying, if some people do jump on here going, oh, well, I think it's this, well, I think it's that. Yes, but some people just need a bit of help to lose a little bit of weight first before they start exercising, but alongside with healthy eating, but just to get the mindset in that mindset, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean. Thumbs up if that made sense. Like and subscribe. I never say that, but I should say it. And I'll see you soon. I might see you later for a chat, I don't know. I've got to do my friend's nails in a bit. I don't know. And the phone's going, not that I ever answer the phone because home phone never answers home phone. But I hope you got what I was saying. Anyway, bye.